But let's go across to the management con call that's going on right now. Let's cut into that. Let's go across to Axis Bank's con call
banking
highlights.
Flows leading to better current account balances. Our NEFT market share in terms of value has increased to 12.9% in first half as compared to 10.4% in first half 24. Our better yielding focus segments, including select retail, SME and mid-corporate segments, together grew by 20% year-on-year and now constitute 43% of total advances, up 1,300 basis points in the last 4 years. Strengthening the core, the second pillar, we have made significant investments in core information technology, which we refer to as the running the bank tech. We have further invested in architecture modernization, cyber security, fraud control, risk, and collections management. During the quarter, we introduced two innovative industry-first digital solutions at the Global FinTech Fest 2024. The bank launched UPI ATM and integrated Android cash recycler with UPI technology for cardless cash withdrawal and deposits. We also launched Bharat Connect, erstwhile BBPS, for business in partnership with NPCI's Bharat Bill Pay Limited. This will provide businesses a comprehensive solution to efficiently manage their working capital needs at various stages of the supply chain and streamline account receivables and payables. We now have a strong, dedicated financial crime intelligence division that combines analytics, digital monitoring, and fraud control capabilities to safeguard the bank. We continue to garner several key external recognitions for the capabilities and initiatives that we have undertaken successfully in the last few years. The bank was featured in the Times World Best Companies of 2024 list and was ranked the highest amongst the Indian financial peers. The bank also won several awards, including those for best performance and profitability, risk management, and asset quality, apart from being recognized for excellent practices and adoption of ESG initiatives at the Indian Chamber of Commerce Emerging Asia Banking Awards 2024. Creating multiplicative forces to build competitive advantage, Axis Bank now is the leading UPI payer payment service provider bank in India. According to data published by NPCI, as of September 2024, Axis Bank holds a market-leading share of 30.87% in the UPI payer PSP space. This achievement is a testament to the bank's unwavering commitment to innovation, customer-centric solutions, and strategic partnerships. The integration of erstwhile Citi's consumer business was completed in July, exemplifying the true power of One Axis. The migration was seamless, with minimal disruptions to customers in terms of monthly active users. Open is witnessing higher number of customers than were active on erstwhile Citibank platforms. Further, digital activity of these customers across product services such as fund transfers, fixed deposits, bill pay, etc., have gone up materially. Building for the future, our journey to be future-ready continues to progress, led by a focus on distinctiveness elements, namely digital, Bharat banking, and customer obsession. Digital banking performance continues to remain strong. In this quarter, the bank made several announcements to its products, including redesign of several journeys, new journeys such as opening fixed deposits via money from other banks, continued rollout of Neo for corporates and Neo for businesses, which are digital channels aimed at corporate and small business customers, respectively. The bank was awarded the Best Digital Bank Private by Financial Express. In addition to the strong app ratings, awards such as this signify the bank's distinctiveness in digital capabilities and platforms. Our bet on Bharat is growing from strength to strength. The rural advances grew 20% year-on-year, and deposits from Bharat branches were up 9%, thereby aiding the PSL and profitability metrics. We have expanded our multi-product distribution franchise to over 2,500 branches, complemented by 62,000 CSC VLE network across 683 districts and 80-plus partners across the industry. During the quarter, we embarked upon next phase of Sparsh, our distinctive customer obsession program. Sparsh 2 represents a strategic evolution from Sparsh 1 and is aimed towards linking Sparsh initiatives to enhance customer satisfaction, leading to improved NPS and better business outcomes. The program has been instrumental in driving higher NPS scores led by enhanced process automation and significant digitization. Our retail bank NPS score has matured significantly, rising to 145 plus from a baseline of 100 in the past 2 years. In closing, we find favorable macros backed by a strong and stable domestic policy environment, which bodes well for the banking sector. We are well placed in the current macro environment. We continue to closely monitor the geopolitical environment, inflation, liquidity, cost of funds, and its impact on our business. We'll continue to invest wherever necessary to remain differentiated and distinctive in our journey towards building an all-weather institution. I will now request Puneet to take over.
Thank you, Amitabh. Good evening, everyone. Our Q2 FY25 operating profit was up 24% year-on-year. Our PAT was up 18% year-on-year. Our consolidated ROA was 1.92%, up 9 basis points and 22 basis points year-on-year and Q-on-Q respectively. Our consolidated ROE at 18.1%. The entire business execution was aided by the steady growth in deposits and advances. Moving to our healthy operating performance, our net interest income grew 9% year-on-year. Net interest margin was at 3.99%. Fee income grew 11% year-on-year and 6% quarter-on-quarter. Retail fee grew 11% year-on-year and 5% quarter-on-quarter. Granular fees are at 92% of our total fees. Our operating profits was up 24% year-on-year and 6% quarter-on-quarter. Operating revenue was up 16% year-on-year and 5% quarter-on-quarter. Operating cost growth moderated to 9% year-on-year.
There comes a time when your heart calls for you to arise. Plant your feet solid into the ground. Decide your own limits. And then break right through them. Become something more. It's my time to rise.